Welcome to my walkthrough for a Deluded Chevalier. This mission takes part in the Emerald Graves, and it's in like a wooden shack. If you travel to this camp here, it's just to the sort of northwest of that a little bit. You can see the shack from as you're approaching it, because it's like a big wooden structure in the middle of the graves. There are an awful lot of enemies here and they are quite tough. I'm level 12 I think at this stage, so I really struggled with this. I died a couple of times, but if you are struggling, just back up, respawn your teammates if they go down and go back in for some more. They won't lose their health if you do that. You can return to the camp for some health, but don't fast travel, because if you fast travel they'll all respawn. Whereas if you run back, get some health, and then run back to here, they will stay as they were. The minute you fast travel anywhere, things respawn where you were. If you head towards this part here, this is where you will be able to gain entry. But you need to get rid of these few people first on the way. Head up towards this second shack over here. You can see more enemies coming from that way. And that's where you go. I found this jar of bees really useful as like a grenade to carry, because it distracts them, it panics them, and it can take their health as well. quite weird because these enemies won't run too far up this bridge. They'll get about halfway and turn back and retreat and stay in the fort, so it's quite easy to back up here if you start to get into a bit of trouble, respawn your teammates, take some health, do barriers. They will only chase you a certain distance. Be careful because there are archers inside the lodge, but they won't come and get you, but they will shoot you from a distance again to keep yourself out of their firing line. If you've got the Jar of Bees grenade, it's really useful here, so just do what you can to thin them down as much as possible. The boss here is quite tough, the henchmen are quite tough, and there's an awful lot of them, so the best way to deal with this is just to pick them off one by one, let them chase you, pick them off. He is quite tough. I do die a couple of times, my companions die. When this happens, back up. As you get a certain distance away, they'll respawn behind you. Varric's just spawned behind me, but he was alive anyway, so I'll keep running. There's Iron Ball. I can pick him up and he'll go and join the battle again. Make sure your close quarters companions have barriers on them as much as possible. This isn't an easy fight by far. It's the last guy seems to take forever to kill, but I'm playing on nightmare difficulty, so it's, you don't expect an easy walkthrough, and now the game's starting to get tougher and tougher. Don't think there's anybody left, but I'll be precautious. No, there's... Yes, he is. He's still there. That was not an easy battle. Once you finish, pick up as many bits and pieces as you can find. If you search in the doors in the lodge, you'll find various bits of loot, including a mosaic piece. If you go through a door and there's a door on the other side, open it up and then you'll be able to... That door will remain unlocked for future, so if you come back and the door's shut, you'll be able to open it. If you don't open them up, it will just mean that you have to run all the way around to the main entrance again.
You doing all right, Bull? I heard you breathing a little hard after the last fight.
Lung exercises. Clearing the stale humors. It's a Kuhn thing.
Uh-huh.
Hey, some of us have to swing a giant hunk of metal instead of pulling our girlfriend's trigger from the back ranks.
Ouch.
Too close to home.
No, that was good. I should find some way to work that into my next book.
All right, but it was my line. You're gonna credit me in the acknowledgements, right?